Previously, on Times End Tavern, Cascadia.
His name was Matthew.
Oh, gosh.
He was only 15 years old at the time, but he was my partner. We were doing this new program that the mayor was spearheading at the time, where for 1 week out of the year, each private eye, each cop got their own child partner to try to get them started on the right foot, give them an education on what it was like so that they too could become productive members of society. And he was mine. What did I say his name was? Matthew, of course, how could I forget? But it was too late. Those bastards gunned little Matthew down like he was Swiss cheese, and they were people who shot Swiss cheese.
From what you can tell, as you walk over, you look at it, you have seen this a few times before, in records, as much as in person. This is telltale, completely.
Okay.
The way these trees are bent back, this is a classic territorial marking where the Sasquatches are saying, this line and no farther.
I asked Carlos, hey, what are you guys building here anyway?
Companies trying to come into town, build a all-inclusive resort thing. You go over to the edge of the tree line and begin to kind of like touch them, sniff around, smell, try to expand your senses out beyond yourself. And what it does is trigger something deep in you, a primal reaction that has you overwhelmed and panicked and doing your best to suppress a deeply vampiric urge, and with it you can't focus on anything clearly. You also in that moment feel a piercing gaze from somewhere in the woods. He is dying, waiting for 2 o'clock, and then it comes and rolls by as we see Ed go downtown, back to the diner again on a date.
Ed walks in. Ed first checks to make sure that Will is at the diner.
No, you don't see any of the same people. You see one individual. It's a young 17-year-old girl sitting in one of the booths. Real kind of goth-looking chick.
I wave to her and say, "Oh, hi, Twyla."
Oh, yeah.
Well, hi, it's me, Ed. Thanks for meeting me here. I hope you weren't waiting long.
Not at all. Not at all.
So, gosh, this is a little awkward. I've been looking for someone like you for a very long time, and to have found you so easily on this one dating app, like almost immediately, it was, kismet, I guess, in a way. It's so weird. It happened so quickly. When were you turned exactly? Like, what happened? What happened there?
Do you sit down in the booth with her?
Yes.
No, he's still in the entryway,
Yes.
just yelling this across.
Also, again, audio medium, so other people aren't going to appreciate it, but I'm going to call it out. Bill, I really appreciate the crazy eyes that you're producing.
Yeah, Bill has not blinked that entire time.
It's impressive.
Thank you.
I'm a little traumatized, Bill, because I've gone on a date with this
I was going to say,
before.
I've been in this booth.
Yes. I'm doing my job.
I whisper that. I was like, when were you turned? What happened with that whole... Like, I've never heard anyone else's, turn story before.
And you feel her leg rubbing onto your leg.
Oh! And then I just, shriek and, bash my head against the back of the the board. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to... Oh, sorry. I just wasn't expecting that.
It was a long time ago. With a very handsome man. Tricked little old me, but here I am.
And that's it? That's all that happened? Like, you didn't... surely, it was more to it than just that.
What do you need to know?
Well,
Roll to manipulate someone.
Charm -1. Excellent. 8 -1, 7.
Okay, a mixed success.
Yeah, I did note. We are not a charming bunch at large. No. Will is definitely the best by a mile, but Ed and Jack are both off-putting for completely different reasons.
I'm only +1 charm.
I'm -1.
We're both. I'm -1.
Oh,
and it sounds like he's -1 too.
I wouldn't be if Bill hadn't talked.
Will is the most facey of the party.
I wouldn't be if Bill hadn't talked me out of taking that one move that lets me roll weird instead of charm.
Yeah, but that didn't make any sense.
You mean logically talked your emotional vampire out of it? Yeah. Anyway, she turns to you and says, "Well, I mean, I can show you."
Show me? How can you show me?
And as that's happening, you feel her leg against your leg again.
And I shriek again and hit my head the same way. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, so sorry. Sorry. That was. Oh, is your leg okay? Is that I feel? Is that like a twitch or like a?
Neurosis? I'm fine. Did you want to know or not?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We can leave.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
Bill, I hate this.
I do too, and that's why I love it.
Yes.
Okay. Do you get up and get out of the booth with Twyla?
Yes.
Yes.
The camera fades again.
My kidneys
Jack,
are gone.
It's 8 p.m.
Yes.
It's 8 p.m. Okay, yeah. If it's 8 p.m., then on the dot, I am pulling up to Ed's RV.
You notice that there's no light on in the inside of the RV.
Oh, son of a fucking bitch. I get out and I yell, "Ed! You hear, Ed? Ed!"
Hello? You hear behind the door.
Well, hey there, ma'am. Special Agent Jack Shoemaker, U.S. Department of Agriculture. Who might you be?
I'm a guest of Ed's. What? Can I help you?
Yeah, Ed and I have an outstanding appointment this evening. I've arrived to pick him up.
Oh, well, let me get him for you. And in that moment, Ed, you pop outside the RV. Jack, you don't really get a chance to see inside.
Yeah, I didn't know if you wanted me to like say anything or have him run out naked and screaming or like what.
That's up to you. That's entirely up to you.
I was about to say.
That's all I did
again,
was place you outside of your own RV.
Okay.
You're in the driver's seat, Steve.
All right, let me go.
You decide where we're going.
Let's I walk out, so I'm fully clothed. I walk out of the RV visibly shaken, just absolutely petrified. And I just well, that
how'd the date go, Ed?
It went fine. Nothing to write home about. Just a regular old and then I just sort of like shuffle towards Jack and I lean and I go, help me, get let's go, please, get me away from her.
Yep. I'll take care of it. The hell's her name?
Twyla.
Jack walks up to the door and says, "Hey, Twyla, is it?"
As you get closer to the door, you just hear the sound of the sink running. You just hear the sound of water running in the RV.
Twyla?
Ed, you did not leave the water running.
I didn't turn the water on.
Ed, do I have permission to enter your domicile?
Yes.
Thank you. Jack walks inside.
As you do, it's dark. It takes you a second for your eyes to adjust, but then the light from outside penetrates through enough for you to see just the sink running. There is no one in here. Ed, if you want to describe the inside of your RV, that's up to you. To the purpose of plot scene development, there is no one in here.
Oh, so that was just her voice?
Well, that's you. At this point, you don't know. Ed, you went
Yeah.
into this RV with Twyla.
Yeah.
Jack, you heard this individual named Twyla. Ed, you were
and
suddenly
I'm
outside.
I'm searching this RV like
Whoa.
quickly and thoroughly.
Wait, where the hell? So his RV is fastidious. It's very very neatly put together. Like he has
Very organized.
very he has various props and memorabilia from different
The last 200 years.
last 200 years. He's an avid collector. And he has all this extra space because he doesn't eat food, so all like that space is, and he doesn't really sleep, so all that's dedicated.
So the kitchen is given over to Cat.
Exactly.
Nice.
And yeah, it's just like a mobile man cave of sorts. Sorry, boy cave.
Oh, I don't like that word.
What, mobile boy cave?
Nope. We're not doing that.
And
Backing
NBC,
away.
my wife
Backing
is looking at me with such horror and disgust on her face right now.
After the last 2 hours, I don't know why, but that's the line.
Yep.
And I walk trepidatiously. No, he's not a pedophile. He's 200 years old. He walks. That's the whole problem. He walks in trepidatiously.
Yeah, this is so. And I'm just Steve. If you're a libertarian now, you can just tell
Yes.
us. This is really Yeah.
I sort of like stick my head in, and I see that she's not there. It's like, where'd she go? She was, I swear, nothing. We came back. I asked her like, to tell me like the story of how she got turned, and she said, okay, I'll show you. And so we came back here, and I just, oh my God, just she. You were right. You were right about her age. She was lying about her age, but like,
Yeah, no.
but no, you don't understand. She was older.
I would say yes. To that extent, Ed. I don't know how much of this you want to convey. You're comfortable conveying. If you want, I can introduce the secret move that's in this game called Keep a Secret, where you guys can like lie to each other if you want. But what you know is that you have a specific blackout period, from like right before they got there. So we'll say basically like 6 to 8 p.m. You cannot remember at all. So, one thing led to another, and then it literally fades to black in your own mind. You cannot remember what happened.
Yeah, I'm not going to keep that a secret. Ed is not a real secret keeper. He's and we came. I brought her back here to because that's a very with vampires. I assume that would be a very deep conversation. I didn't think we should have that out in public. I brought her back here. Let me tell you, when we got here, I don't remember what happened. I just the
Come on, Ed.
no, I swear the first thing I remember is your voice outside, and I woke up and she was here, and then I walked out, before I could do anything, I walked outside. I just felt like this chill down my spine, and I was just so scared. She was just sitting there with this look on her face, and I was scared because I didn't know what
Actually,
happened.
with that, and you let me know, Bill, because we do have, so one of the moves, part of the background I've given Jack is that he is a medic. He is originally a veterinarian by training, but through the DOA he has become a pretty competent field medic. So as he does start to say that, there is something in Ed's pleading that makes Jack. Like, he walks over, he takes out, like, his little flashlight, he kind of, like, shines it in his eyes, he checks his pupils, like, kind of, like, does, like, a quick, like, physical examination.
He's a vampire.
But I would also say Jack has examined vampires before.
Yes.
So I think he does have a baseline. Do I feel like do I feel like Ed is telling the truth?
Yes, and I would say this doesn't even come down to that sort of medic experience. You've dealt with people who have, you're a seasoned agent, so in that sense, you've dealt with people on both sides of the law, as it were, who have been attempting to like Ed's pleading is completely legit.
He's got kind of a mental checklist of like vampiric domination.
Right. Yeah. Like you know the things to check off. He is telling you the truth. Whatever that gap in time is, you can't speak to in particular, because you don't know what sort of caused it, but you can see that he is absolutely telling the truth to you, that he does have a period like that.
Well,
related to all that, this has now just become a missing child issue. A 17-year-old young woman is now missing. If you just read this on paper, what is Will doing with that?
Also, wait, I'm still at home, right? Going over.
Oh, I assumed you would have. I assumed you would have joined him for the.
I would have figured you'd be with me because we were picking him up.
I thought you guys were all going to the site together.
Oh, sorry, I'm still in the car.
Yeah,
I just realized like I didn't.
Okay,
announce
yeah, there's
that
a
I was...
yeah. Jack is like, shit, and like turns the sink off and then yells out to Will, hop, come on, we got something else we got to deal with first.
Okay, yeah. So I enter. Oh my God, Ed, are you okay?
I don't know. I really don't know. I just kind of I came to, and she was still here, and she was staring at me. I was on the floor for some reason, and I got up, and when I heard Jack, and I opened the door, and now she's gone, and I don't know what's going on.
What'd you say her name
Twyla?
was? Twyla.
You know anything about her, Will?
I know that there's been reports. Okay, how do I explain this? There's a 17-year-old girl who's been missing. There's multiple people who have said that they've seen someone like this, but she always has a different name. It's never been Twyla, but how would you describe her? Weird, goth, off-putting, unblinking at large, like saucer-esque eyes.
Oh yeah, like a real Anya Taylor-Joy type.
Oh, she's such an acclaimed actress.
I feel so pretty.
At this point, so as you guys are having this conversation, Jack has walked outside. He has his phone out. He's calling Allison.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you if Ed, look.
Huh?
I know how young and innocent you are, so I'm sorry to put you in this position of asking you all these tough questions, but I gotta ask you a somewhat vague, open-ended question, but did she seem like she was really 17 years old?
Well, I mean, I just, she said on the profile that she was like me, that she was like a vampire, and she was turned when she was 17, and that she's actually several hundred years old. So she seemed like she seemed to be that kind of old soul type.
Ed, there's a term for this in the industry, and I think you may be a victim of it. I think you've been batfished.
Batfished? What's that?
Batfishing are young, precocious goth girls who want to find vampires, and they pretend that they are older in order to do so. But they'll have their own nefarious purpose and their own understanding of what a vampire is, okay? They don't know that there's different types, or they have an idea in their head of whatever popular media they've absorbed at that time. And I think that she may have been using you for this purpose.
I never had anything like that happen up in Canada.
And she goes by different names. My God, you could have been the next victim.
What?
This 17-year-old girl could have killed this or done something nefarious with this 200-year-old.
Well, but I don't understand why did I black out? Why don't I remember anything that happened the last couple hours?
I don't know. Did she give you something? Did you?
No, I told you I don't know. That's what I'm telling you.
Well,
I've been batfished. Like now, and I have. That's that kind of thing where like you learn a new word, and now it's just all. Yes. I've been batfished. I've been batfished.
Ed, you run to your hyperventilation corner with a pile of paper bags ready to go.
Pacing outside. Jack is just like, "Hey there, Allison. Oh shit. You're not gonna believe this one. All right, well, I mean,
you got your initial report. Just looks like a basic Sasquatch.
On the Sasquatch, yep. But it's appearing as though we might have a Renfield situation up here.
Oh boy, what? Explain, please.
Appearing as a 17-year-old girl, but looks like she's on the dating sites. I haven't had a chance to confirm it firsthand, but I did. And he kind of looks back. There's definitely a pregnant pause. Caught her before she could do whatever it was she was gonna do to a potential victim. working with him right now.
I'm breathing through the bag, and then I take a moment to go, "Am I the Renfield?" And then I continue breathing in the bag.
It's a code. Don't worry about it, Ed. But yeah, he's looks like he was the Renfield.
Ed Colby? Did you run into him again?
I mean, I didn't think that was necessarily pertinent, but yeah, I mean, it is Ed Colby, correct?
Well, I guess related to that, hopefully.
In the background, I've been batfished.
Now, if it's all right, like I said, I don't know if that's pertinent, so if we could maybe leave that out the report, if that's all right there, Chief.
Roll on dealing with the agency.
Yep. Now I was gonna say I'm definitely dealing with the agency, which I think is a plus sharp, correct?
Yep.
Oh shit. 11.
11. Okay.
Another
on a 10 plus, you're good. Your request for gear or personnel is okayed, or your slip up goes unnoticed.
This would definitely go with slip up unnoticed. So,
hey, well,
I will take it.
Jack, we can talk about Ed later. For now, keep me apprised on that. It doesn't sound good that you came in for one problem and you've already stumbled into another.
I concur completely there, Allie. And for what it's worth, thank you.
Oh, thank you. And, well, stay safe. Things are already escalating that quick. I
yes,
shudder
ma'am.
to think what
I will keep you appraised.
All right. Well, over and out.
You, in the background, you hear, "Oh my God!" And I'm looking down at a Band-Aid that's on the crook of my arm that wasn't there before. And I look and I take the band. What the heck is this? And I take the Band-Aid, and it looks like that somebody has drawn blood from me. She took my blood. She took my freaking blood.
Hold on, calm down there. Now, does this look like an IV point? Like, does it look like a stick, or does it look like fangs?
It looks like an IV. It looks like a needle.
Hang on. Bill, can I just investigate the immediate area? It's the one thing I'm good at. So the sink running, I kind of just want to.
I turned the sink off.
Oh, that's right. Yes, but see if there was anything around that.
Sure, absolutely.
Okay.
If you want, you can even use your free thing. What is it? Occult Confidential or whatever.
Oh wait, yes. The first time in each mystery that you observe a monster, minion, or phenomenon action, you may ask one question from the investigative mystery list. Although I don't know if that necessarily applies to this. I don't know who I would be asking what.
Well, no, I mean you're investigating, so I mean you can ask one of those same questions that I told Rob about before.
Literally.
Yeah. Or there's also the more generic version where you can ask sort of a vague question if you don't want to do one of those ones. Just sort of an overarching vague question.
I think the overarching question I would like to answer is
what happened to Rob?
Oh no. Rob's just frozen in baby waking up pose.
Yeah, right. We lost him.
We'll keep going.
We'll keep recording. Yeah. I might wait till he gets back to ask my question. Is he back?
I'm back. Sorry about that. Don't mind me.
No
I kept the audio rolling.
Rob, you froze like this.
Yep.
Oh, I love how my iPad does the dramatic zoom in every time. It's so. Wait. Let me see if I. And she was murdered. What a time to be alive. So the question I want to
There's
ask
the first TikTok.
I'm not recording.
Is hold my phone up. No, I can't hold my phone up. My phone is my camera right now. Is Twyla human or supernatural in some way? I just want to know, is she just a human harvesting this, or who has awareness of vampires, or is she herself something we should be aware of?
I think what I would say is related to the extended missing persons incident that you've been dealing with, and now related to what he's just conveyed to you, it really sounds like this can't just be a teenage girl. You've not known this Ed guy very long, basically just this day. Even if he does deeply remind you of your dear Matthew. But Matthew, you know that he does seem to be a straight shooter, and he's telling you that he, as a vampire, was just somehow exploited by this thing. So if it is a teenage girl, boy, is this Ed pathetic.
Well, I don't know.
I think that would be like the full sequence of how those thoughts flow through your head.
Jury's still out.
Yes. Look, Ed, you strike me as like a sensitive soul in the very brief time I've known you so far. I don't want to assume that a 17-year-old girl couldn't overpower a 200-year-old vampire, but is there a possibility of that, or do you think that she could be something more?
I don't know. I mean, I don't really... I don't think I've ever blacked out before in my whole life. Like, I don't drink, and even if I did, it wouldn't really affect me. So this is all new to me. I've never blacked out before.
Jack, you know about this more than me. Is there anything that can make a vampire black out? Garlic, some shit.
A rerun of the Waltons.
There are plenty of things that'll make a vampire vulnerable to things they might not normally be vulnerable to. But as far as the blacking out goes, I mean, that is the kind of... Many ancient vampires are capable of clouding minds and making people lose
like
time.
The Shadow,
Actually,
he pipes up. I remember that. Oh, that was one of my favorite radio programs back in the 30s.
Yeah, it's that part is actually not at all unusual. That's kind of that's pretty textbook. I will not lie to you though, Ed. I'd actually feel a hell of a lot better if these were fangs. It's incredibly unusual for a vampire to bother drawing blood. That is the piece that does not fit for me right now. That is what has me thinking.
Well, I don't know. I should have listened to you for the get-go, Jack. I'm sorry. I should have swiped left. I was just faking swipe left when I was in the truck before.
I know,
sorry.
Ed. It's all right.
I'm just so sorry. I'm so sorry. I am sorry.
All right.
I'm so sorry.
Ed, roll to kick some ass.
13.
Holy shit. Jack, in that moment, you are feeling the effects of Ed.
That's the title of my first album. Feeling the Effects of Ed.
You're the, initial reaction of you just like brushing him off, like stop apologizing so much, is now being replaced by a deep, deep exhaustion within you. You can either deal with a -1 ongoing or take that harm on right now.
I'm going to take the harm, and then can I act under pressure to... Well, yeah, okay, all right, sorry. I'm going to take the harm, and then I'm going to... Is there anything nearby, like, that's made of wood?
Yes.
I get a new character?
Yeah, you're in his RV. I'm assuming there's something made of wood in there, yeah, for you.
Let's say there's a nearby. I take there's probably like a small chair that like.
I was going to say I've got my authentic Mickey Mantle baseball bat from the.
No, for my purposes, I take the shitty IKEA chair, the one that he was talking about earlier,
that he couldn't put together. That's just a chair
falling
pieces.
Apart.
Yes.
I grab a leg, I rip it, and I smash it against the table to make a sharp edge, and I put it right into his gut, right up where it would be like right under his rib cage, where I could drive it up into his heart, and I just say, Ed, I understand you're emotional right now, but we need to reach an understanding. You do something like that again, and I'm going to end you, and I will not make a cute, funny speech first. I will simply do it. Do we understand each other?
Ed nods, afraid of saying anything for fear that the words will be, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's all right. We can just make eye contact and nod, as long as we have an understanding.
Thank you, Jack.
And then I drop the steak.
And I fall to the ground on my knees, and
feet.
I start coughing and thanking Jack profusely.
I guess related, Ed, it's been a long time since you've had a real
coughing in character.
It's been a long time since you've had a real, like an actual self-control issue. I would say the last time you probably even had one worth noting was when you last ran into Jack in Canada. So the fact that this happened is probably, just as unsettling for you.
He quiets. Right. He just quietly regains composure.
All right. I have a call out to the agency. There's nothing we can do about Twyla right now, but we should not lose focus. I'm not that coincidences don't happen. I've seen more than my fair share, but as of right now, I think we do need to try to get a handle on this Sasquatch situation. I don't know if it's connected or if it's not, but I know we can't do anything about Twyla right now, and we can go looking for those Squatches. So, into the truck.
I shake my head vigorously and get into the flatbed again.
Jack climbs into the driver's seat, very sore, but otherwise back to his normal self.
Will stands stock still and does nothing and goes nowhere.
I do.
He just takes out a pack of cigarettes, eats it whole.
No, I smoke this one first.
The whole pack?
Yeah, just take all 20. No, because you got to smoke it, because you gotta have your meal first before dessert.
And then we just see him throw just like an Entenmann's like apple pie in the back seat for later.
Yeah.
Oh, I grab my Busta sword before we leave.
Yes.
Very good. Right, and the truck peels out of the RV park, heading towards the north side of Lookout Lake, where the development has been started.